Welcome to MMT Chats. This episode brought to you by ISCAR, with new ideas for machining intelligently. I'm Christina Fuges with Moldmaking Technology, and I am with Vice President of Westminster Tool, Hillary Thomas. Hello, Hillary.
Hi.
Welcome. Welcome back, I should say.
Thank you.
We do this quite often.
Yes, thank you.
So hopefully they're not sick of you.
Don't be sick of me.
So for those that do not know Hillary, why don't you give us a quick background on your journey to plastics and mold making?
I grew up in it. My dad started the company in our basement, so grew up in injection mold building, and then returned to the company about 4 years ago after working elsewhere, doing sales and now kind of grooming and doing more strategic leading and things like that.
So we've covered you a lot, right? So there's many different aspects I want to get to today, but the first thing we got to talk about is 3D printing.
Yes.
Because that not only is a continuing trend in mold making, but you guys have nailed it with collaborating with the more innovative 3D printing technologies out there. So we covered you with Mantle previously. And you did a lot of testing work with them on their true shape technology, right? With printing cavities, right? So now you can talk a little bit about that, but then I want to move more quickly onto your new partnership with them and the project with Foster. So kind of take us through that.
Yeah, so we have been watching metal additive for years, I would say 5-6 years. And we've really struggled to find something that the technology is amazing and it's growing and it's getting more and more advanced, but we struggled to find a technology that actually was going to make a difference, that was truly going to integrate into our current business model and it was going to make an impact. Or that it was worth the investment, let's say. So we worked with Mantle. We were really excited. There was a lot of promises, but with any startup, we were, hesitant. But over the last year or two, they've really proved out the technology. It is different. It is, for me, leaps and bounds beyond what else is out there. So we're getting.
You were part of the development, correct?
We were able. This is the best part about it, is by being involved from the beginning. We've been giving feedback. We were able to say, we don't like this. Can you do that? So with that, now we're getting a machine, their first beta machine.
That's exciting.
Yes, and so we're getting that in the next few months, and so now we're proving it out with real projects, not just testing out the material. Now we're putting the technology to the test.
Now, can you talk about Foster? Yeah. Okay, who they are and what this particular application is.
So Foster Corporation is a compounder, and they recently released a brand new material, which is made from a renewable source, beans, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And so it is a 65% glass-filled nylon. So not only is it a renewable or a more sustainable resin, it is also abrasive and very difficult.
Good challenge.
It was a great challenge. So we've been looking for real life applications to apply Mantle to. They were looking for plastic parts to have for samples of their new material. So it wasn't something we would traditionally do because we don't typically prototype. However, they can't buy a quick aluminum tool because of the abrasiveness of the material. Okay. And so we kind of partnered up and said, okay, so they gave us a sample, so we reverse engineered, so we didn't even have a part print. We reverse engineered forceps based on, they said, hey, we want something that's medical, but straightforward enough to not have to invest too much. We wanted to be able to laser engrave Mantle cavities because we haven't gotten to do that before. We wanted to get as close to finished print, net print, as we could. And so we went from a part example, reverse engineered, to over 1,500 parts with a DC2 process developed within 3 weeks, which is so new for us. So.
Who was the lead on that?
Eddie Graff, and he's the one doing the tech talk. I would say he's like our our director of technology. He has led everything about Mantle. He has given all the feedback. He had even all the way down to integrating it into our building. He has led the facilities integration and learning about the waste and applying it and creating criteria for customers.
What a project for a next generation person. And to see the possibility, someone that's not familiar with mold making and plastic, that's the kind of project that you can own. Right?
And this is with our culture, we literally hired him. We didn't know what we were going to use him for. We just loved him. We were like, we have to have him on our team. And he had a lot of really great experience. So he wasn't entry level. He was leading production in a big aerospace company. And so when we brought him on, we didn't know what we were going to do with him. And next thing you know, Mantle falls in our lap, and he has taken it cradle to grave.
That's wonderful. All right, so let's go to the people side then. Perfect segue.
Okay.
So you also have some news about you improved or you updated Westminster Academy, which is your
Yes.
internal cross-training program. So first, tell people what it is, and
Okay.
then how do you improve that? What
Yeah.
did you do now?
So Westminster Academy is a combination of like college university meets apprenticeship program. So it's a series of courses and lessons stacked in chronological order that help you to become proficient in a role or responsibility. So we've had it for years now. I would say since 2015. I don't know. You've covered it.
I know, it's been a while.
And so in the last year, we've really focused on, we had a series of courses and lessons, right? We had all the things relevant. Now we've been focusing on driving the content. So we've been integrating video so it's more sustainable. We're focusing on lowering that investment it takes to get somebody there. So streamlining documentation, linking things, engaging with videos. So if it's something that we can record. So for example, with global orientation and onboarding, we used to have to sit in a room and train everybody every time we hired someone. It's the same content. And it's only being updated every year or so. So why not videotape that, say watch this video, and then be available to answer questions.
Perfect.
And they can also watch it on their own time. So maybe they're in the box learning something, and when they have downtime, they'll watch the video, and then they'll be able to, overlap with Kylie from HR to ask her questions about the video. So
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Did you learn this through going through COVID, where you had to rethink some things because there was less in person? Well, everything was more complicated.
yeah, I think just in general, like we like to be investing in technology, and I think COVID as a whole just made video more relevant. And so I don't necessarily think it was COVID. I think it's just where the technology is going is what we want to do. And so
You're
that
always
was
ahead
something
of it.
that,
You seem to always be ahead of
that's
it.
what we try. We try. It's
You do
not
try.
always. Yeah.
That's all you can do is try.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for that update.
Yeah.
It was wonderful to see you. Now, I have one more thing before
'Kay.
you go.
Okay.
A little request. My last
Oh.
question. We
Yes.
have our t-shirts for today.
Okay.
And we have a hashtag.
Oh,
Hashtag
molds
molds make, and we
Okay.
say a difference.
Okay, I like
but
it.
I'm going to ask you, Hillary.
Yep.
Molds make, fill in the blank.
I think I have to say, for me, it's the world go round.
Oh, that's
Yes.
cute.
Well, and only because we do medical, we do aerospace, I do makeup, packaging.
So you're hitting all the
I
end
mean, like
markets.
literally, and that was one of the reasons why I love the industry, is it's everywhere. Every single thing that we do, if it has plastic, it starts a lot of times
With a
mold.
That's
So,
it. So there you have it. Hillary Thomas says, molds make the world go round.
Yes.
From Westminster Tool. So for everything mold making, visit moldmakingtechnology.com.